Hi, this is Russell with DieselGiant.com. Those of you that are familiar with DieselGiant.com know that I specialize in doing videos for Volkswagen and Mercedes diesels. This video is going to be the first in a series for the Wrangler JK. Now, obviously this isn't a diesel-powered vehicle, and to be honest, I have a top 5 favorite list of vehicles, and the Jeep is probably number 2. But the Jeep Wrangler is an extremely popular vehicle. It has been since it's been out, since 1941. Now, hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years, Chrysler and Jeep will wake up and decide that the Jeep is worthy to be sold over in the United States with a diesel engine. But until that time, I'm going to go ahead and do videos for you guys. Now, the video that you're going to see today is going to show you how to install the cabin air filters in your Jeep Wrangler. Now, whether you have the cabin air filtration system or not, I'm going to show you how to do the job because it's the exact same. So follow along as I show you how to get this job done and get it done correctly. In order to install the cabin air filtration filters, you will need your 2 filters. These come from Napa. These are the EnviroShield, part number 4302. To get to our air box, it's very simple. We have to remove the glove box first. Open the glove box. You're going to see a tab there. Just pull that out, and you'll see a tab there. Just pull that out, and the glove box just comes right off. There's 2 slots here and here that correspond to the 2 tabs in the glove box, there and there. Now inside, you're going to see your air cage. Now that white pleated perforated contraption that you see right there is not your air filter. Your air filter goes in that cage right there. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Just lift this tab down, and that lifts up, and there's another one right there. So we have both loose. Inside that air box is where we're going to put our filters. So, in order to get that air recirculation perforated pleat contraption, I'm sure there's a complete name for it, up, take your key, put it in your ignition, turn the ignition on, press the recirculate button, and it moves up. I'm going to show you when your recirculate button is off, it comes down. That's not recirculating. That's recirculating. Is we want to take our filters and the arrow. We want the arrow going towards the way for the airflow. So I'm going to lift this up. And I apologize. This is it's kind of hard to do holding the camera with one hand and putting this in with the other, but then you take your second air filter, make sure the arrow is pointing in the direction of the airflow. The airflow is pulling down. Now since we have our filter in, I took the key off. The air recirculate door goes to the, I'm going to say that's the park position. I've got my 2 latches back down there and back there. And you can see the way the filters are sitting. There's a little raised portion that the filters sit in. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it just sits in there. And I also verified, you know, it's kind of hard to tell for some people which way the air's flowing. I took a little bit of piece of just towel and threw it in there, and of course it's pulled down. So just remember to keep the arrows pointing down. And that's all you have to do. Now you've got cabin air filtration. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the glove box back on. I'm going to line the 2 tabs up with 2 slots. And as I'm keeping pressure on it, I'm going to simultaneously take these 2 pins and just press them inwards. And now the glove box is back on. You're done. That's all it is. So I hope this video tutorial was helpful for those that didn't have cabin air filtration, that didn't know how to change the filters, or that wanted cabin air filtration but have the manual system. You're good to go.